Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well today. I have just a quick message for you, and then I'm going to get on with my day because I'm going to be late for money. Anyways, I just wanted to share this with you. Just a thought that I had going on this morning is that in the last 15 years of my life, I have gone down every single rabbit hole known to man, looking for a better way of doing things in my life. Finding God first is exactly how everything else has come. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Finding God gives us a spirit of truth and a longing to walk in that truth in any aspect of our lives, whether it be your relationship with God, your finances, your health, it doesn't matter. And a lot of these truths that we have come into are very uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to know that we've been lied to about so many different aspects in life. It's uncomfortable to know that people have pulled the wool over our eyes. It's uncomfortable to make the course corrections that we need to make at that point. But it is possible, and it comes from just having that Spirit of God in you constantly working on you. And so the things that I talk about sometimes come off as crass or sometimes come off even as offensive. And that is not my intention. And I'm sorry that that's how it comes across to you. I unfortunately cannot control how you take in the information. I can only present the information that God wants me to share with people. I cannot control how you perceive it. That's up to you, and you need to take that to prayer with your God. Okay? That's just the way it is. Not one person is going to be everybody's cup of tea. And I do understand that I have a very black and white view of pretty much everything in my life. I'm an all-in person. If something is working for me, I stick with that. So I want to challenge your paradigm, is what I'm trying to do. When I say the things that I'm saying, I want you to challenge, I want it to challenge your paradigm. We have to remember that change does not come from a place of complacency. It comes from a place of being uncomfortable. It comes to those who are constantly seeking, searching, and reaching for truth. Okay? One of these things was my health, and I never gave up hope, and I never gave up prayer, and I never gave up on God to deliver me from the pain, the chronic pain that I faced. Pretty much every symptom of lupus, you guys, I've been walking in that since 2008. So when I come at you with this information, I come at you so excited and so overjoyed that God has delivered me from my pain through what I do in my diet, through my way of eating. It's not even a diet, it's a way of eating that is so simplistic and so easy, and it gets rid of everything. Bad skin, bad gut, bad health, chronic pain, ulcerative colitis, Crohn's. It reverses it, you guys. Diabetes, insulin resistance, it reverses all of it. So I will not stop. If you don't want to hear my message, that's on you. But that does not mean that I'm going to stop giving my message. It does not mean that I will ever stop giving my testimony. Hand to God. This is my testimony of what God is doing with me. I want that for everybody. So remember, change does not come from a place of complacency. It comes from a place of being uncomfortable. Everything that was ever presented to me in my walk, the Torah, Christmas, Easter, all the holidays, the feast days, eating clean, all of these topics that I've uncovered in the Bible made me incredibly uncomfortable. And I could have easily thrown my hands up and been like, this is too hard. This is not the way God intended it to be. I'm just going to walk away from all of this. I could have easily done that, but I didn't. I researched it and I found out, you know what? This is a better way. I'm going to walk in this. So, I prayed extensively yesterday about this and last night. My message is for those who want to change, who want to improve their lives. So you got to ask yourself if my message is hitting you the wrong way, if you're not ready for my message, or if you just think my message is crazy. But the reality is, I can't control how you perceive my message. I just can't. So you have to take that to prayer with the Father. And you got to ask yourself, why am I having such a hard time with this information? Why is this coming across as so offensive to me? That's what I do in every situation of my life that makes me uncomfortable. So I just want to encourage you today. If you're hearing what I'm saying, great. If you're not hearing what I'm saying, that's great too. Walk in whatever you want to walk in. But I am telling you that after being in chronic pain for since 2008 and finding the carnivore way of eating, I am now out of pain. It doesn't take me 20 minutes to get out of bed. It doesn't, I don't have to sit down for 5 minutes after I've been on my feet for an hour. You know, I don't have a drop in my energy throughout the day. Everything has changed in my health. And if I can help you do that, then I want to help you do that. I don't want to feel like I can't speak because it makes people uncomfortable. If you're uncomfortable, it's on you. I love you, but it's on you. And it's a harsh truth that everybody has to get to that point where they can't wake up and feel the way that they feel for even one more day. That the doctors have done everything they can possibly do. They've thrown every pill at you. They've given you every suggestion except for what you eat. And even the ones who do tell you what to eat usually tell you to eat more plants that are really causing a lot of discomfort, especially for people with gut issues. You want to stay completely away from fiber. What do they want to do? They want to pack more fiber in you. They were killing my best friend who had Crohn's. They were absolutely killing her. She's a size 1, but she looked like she was 9 months pregnant because her doctors, who supposedly know better, had her on a brat diet and she's got Crohn's. So they were just packing her colon full of fiber. She was dying. She was in such a horrible flare when she started carnivore diet. And now she's in total remission, and it's not even been 4 months. She's in total remission. Guys, I've seen way too much healing, personal healing, to ever shut up about meat. If you want to eat fruits and vegetables, eat fruits and vegetables. I personally don't see any need for them because they're filled with fiber, they're filled with sugar, and they're at the end of the day, they're not necessary. You can get every vitamin and nutrient you need from meat. And just think about this in Bible times. They didn't always have fruits and vegetables to eat, but they always had meat. Every one of them had herds and flocks. So I'm really tired of the Daniel fast argument. That fast was to show the glory of God, that he can do all things through you. It wasn't because Daniel was a vegetarian. These guys raised, produced, and slaughtered goats, sheep, cattle. That's what they did. So I have no problem touting my diet. And if you want to have fruits and vegetables as a caveat once in a while, have fruits and vegetables as a caveat once in a while. I really don't care. I want you to stay away from 3 things. I want you to stay away from industrial seed oils. I want you to stay away from sugar. And I want you to stay away from all grains. Hear me right now, you guys. The grains that we eat in this country are not the grains from the Bible. They are not. And if you go to Europe, where all the stuff that we allow in our food supply here is illegal, a person with celiac disease can go from here and eat pasta and bread and all kinds of grains with no problem because they're using ancient grains and they don't allow GMOs. They don't allow glyphosate to be sprayed on their crops. Therefore, their food is healthier and without all the irritants that we have in our food here. And I'm talking to my gluten-free community right now. It's not just wheat. All grains have gluten proteins in it. You're not allergic to gluten. You're allergic to glyphosate. You're allergic to GMOs. You're not allergic to gluten. Sorry, it's just the facts. So if you're trying to go gluten-free, then you need to go completely grain-free. It's my message for the day. Receive it, don't receive it. I love you, whatever you choose. But I'm always going to bring you the truth as it's happening in my life because it's my testimony to you. God bless you. Shalom.